Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to episode 10, double digits of Cunha's crew. As you can see, we're not in the normal setup. We're currently in Belgium, but we're still bringing you the content. This footage is going to be from a few days ago for Immortals Team 1 FUT Champs. Let me tell you, we unlock a serious SBC that you might have to get on yourself. So, as you can see in the background now, we're just finishing off one of the squads, the 88 rated squad for Franz Beckenbauer. And let me tell you, we've got Philipp Lahm in the CDM position. He's sick. Who do we want next to him? If we were ever going to replace João Gomez, it would be someone with unbelievable defensive stats that can just sit in front of the centre-backs. And who have we gone and got? It's Franz Beckenbauer. He is so decent at CDM. Again, serious defending. And for a really good price as well. I think it was only about 200k to do. We got it all pretty much free. Unfortunately, didn't get to see him walk out because the game froze. But Lahm and Beckenbauer by each other in the CDM role. So good. So good. So we dive on into FUT Champs. As you can remember maybe from the last episode, we played the first game. We went 1-0. We went 1-0. We went 1-0. And very quickly turned out that, yeah, we weren't going to stay positive because we go through, get battered by this guy 2-0. Gerd Müller is a player that I'm actually quite glad I didn't do. I've got too many strikers. I was so close to doing Gerd Müller, but I didn't do him. And this is why. Because Dumbia wins the header, puts us back level. Gerd Müller looked good, but I've got too many strikers. Dumbia goes through again. Dumbia don't miss, mate. He does not miss. And then, little Cunha. Watch this, by the way. I tried to record it. I was taking the piss. I was full on taking the piss. And then we somehow score a penalty to win the game. I was taking the piss, went through with Cunha, rainbow flicked it and hit the bar and didn't even go in. I was fucking greasing. But yeah, we do go on to win this game and puts us in a very good spot for FUT Champs wise. This weekend was a decent weekend. We actually hit probably, I think it's our joint best ever performance in the FUT Champs. So I'll let you watch that in the background. But Franz Beckenbauer was so good. I whacked a chem style on him that did his pace, dribbling and passing. I think that's an engine off the top of my skull. I think that's an engine chem style. I whacked that on him and he was the all-round CDM. The CDM that we were after. Just one of the most well-rounded players possible. Every time that anyone went near him, he'd win the tackle. Every time that there was a pass that went anywhere in his vicinity, he'd intercept it. He was so good. He's got every CDM play style and it shows in game. He's unbelievable. Alongside Philipp Lahm, so I was using Beckenbauer to sort of, pretty good example in the background there, he just gets waltzed past it. But I was using Beckenbauer to sort of win the ball and then Lahm would be my outlet. So I'd win it with Beckenbauer, pass it to Lahm and then pass it on from there. Interestingly about Lahm and Beckenbauer, they've both got the over-the-top through ball trait, which is sick. I get it in the central midfield area. I can just LB and Y, ping it to my wingers, ping it to my strikers. It's sick. This is a lovely little corner goal as well, by the way. Dumbia slotted in there. But yeah, Lahm and Beckenbauer next to each other in the CDM position. Honestly, so good. Unfortunately, though, we struggled in FUT Champs a little bit. We struggled. So I did Beckenbauer's loan, actually. I did that for 4 games because João Gomez got sent off, and this in the background is me finishing Beckenbauer and my game freezing. But he's there, 93 rated, 94 defending, 84 pace. He doesn't feel too slow, actually. I thought he would feel more slow than he did, but he actually kept up with play quite a lot. I was using the 4-2-2 formation a lot in this weekend league, and I actually struggled with it quite a lot. I'll get on to Zola in a little bit. I was struggling to create much going forward. The 4-2-1-3 is actually much better going forward for me, just because there's wide players, there's a lot more avenues you can go down. 4-2-2 I've never liked in any FIFA. Everyone's always raved about, 4-2-2 is the OP formation. I always struggle with it and I can never really create anything properly. Again, this weekend I struggled with the 4-2-2. both defensively and offensively. I couldn't create anything, and then for some reason, even though I had Beckenbauer and Lahm next to each other in CDM, there was so much space. There was so much space. Maybe the two cams weren't dropping back. Who knows? But Zola, 88, is a serious pull. I think he's only like 20k on the market. Somehow, because he's insane. He's really, really good. His finesse shots are class. You get anywhere in the box with him, a little RB dribble, a little LB dribble. He sends players. I was trying to think. I'd probably liken him to the grassroots greats Maradona Evo that came out a month or so ago. I'd say he's like that. His dribbling's class, his finesse shots, they're not as good, but if you green time one, it's going in, or it's definitely going in the top corner and forcing a good save. So I can't recommend Zola enough. He's the only Immortals icon that I've used. And next episode, we will actually whack him in a serious evolution, but we'll let next episode do the talking for that. So stay tuned for that. Is this the last game of Champs? No, it's not. This is a sick game, actually. So we go 1-0 down. Casillas, honestly, sometimes Casillas makes some worldy saves. Sometimes it just passes right through him. Adeyemi, round the keeper. Thanks for coming. Adeyemi's been sick. I thought I'd have dropped him to be a super sub by now, but no. He's still in the team. He's still pulling his weight. Move your keeper at your own peril. Cunha finishes it near post, and he's carrying his crew to glory. That's what it is. It's Cunha's crew. It's Cunha's crew road to glory. But Suarez wants a piece, so Suarez will get a piece. A lot of people, as I said in a few episodes ago, a lot of people moving their keepers about. It's actually quite easy. If you know someone's going to move their keeper, just wait. They'll move them out of the way. On Cunha, I was struggling with Cunha a little bit. I think in this formation, the 4-2-2, I struggled to get him involved. Him and Zola as the two wide cams. Zola was much better than Cunha. And there became a point in FUT Champs where I was like, Cunha's not done anything for about 7 or 8 games now. That pass from Lahm, by the way, is exactly what I mean by the over-the-top through ball trait. You can literally LBY it to anywhere on the pitch and it just goes. It's serious. But yeah, Cunha was struggling out on that right-hand side. He gets an assist here. Good finish by Dumbia. But he was struggling out there, and I went probably 7 or 8 games without actually contributing with Cunha, which was a bit worrying. But you'll see in the last game of FUT Champs, we did change to a 4-2-1-3. We changed back to the old OP formation that we were using. And Cunha was in that central cam and he was a lot more involved. So I think it might have just been my play style and the way I play. In the 4-2-2, as I said, I was struggling. I changed on the last game, 7-7. One more win. We could have got to our joint highest, which is 8. I wanted 9 just because that's how we get the Immortals pick. Unfortunately, I didn't get 9. But went into the game. I struggled at the start of this game defensively. He goes through, makes it 1-0. And I knew something had to change. I can't be letting Paulo Futre score on me, although back in the day, Paulo Futre was a serious icon. We changed. Here we go. You can see the wide men, a lot more space. Cunha's now involved. Look at the dribbling. Look at the finesse shots. That's why we need him as a central cam. And we go 1-1 in the 77th minute, and this guy just quits. I don't know what. He must have been having a rough weekend league. But thanks to EA, thanks to the changes, we get the win. So we actually got to 8 wins in the end. Not 9, which is unfortunate that we were looking at for the rewards. But we hit 8 wins. Joint highest best. Not too shabby at all. We get 384 plus players, an 83 times 10, 2 team of the weeks, 2 88 plus FUT birthday or whatever other fantasy future stars picks, which are all right. They're not great, but they're all right. I suppose for EA, with the Immortals promo just being heroes and icons, they couldn't give them out as easily as that. So I suppose they had to do something. The picks were all right. They weren't too shabby, but I obviously would have liked an Immortals pick. From the final 84 plus player pick, who can we get? We can get a Declan Rice, we can get an Alexandra Pop, and we can get an 87 inform. So not too bad. 3 walkouts out of 3. We take it completely. We love to see it. Let's go over to the store and whack open our FUT Champs rewards. I low-key actually think Rivals rewards are better than FUT Champs rewards. I can't lie. Like I enjoy opening Rivals rewards more than I do opening FUT Champs rewards. But who knows? Maybe that's just because I'm not very good at the game and I only get 8 wins. Team of the week player pack 1. It's not a walkout. We hit the skip on that. It's an 85 duplicate. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. The way SBCs are at the moment, you need informs to complete almost any SBC. So give me all the informs going. 285s. Obviously, it could have been so much better, but I'll take it. I'll take it. The 83 times 10, it's no Immortals. It's no Icon. It is a walkout. Again, mate, honestly, Emi Martinez in this game, I pack him so much. I don't know how to stop packing him. Every single pack I open, he's there. It's not even a double. It's a poor 83 times 10. But does contain a team of the week. Again, that's class for all the upgrade SBCs that we're going to be grinding when we get back from Belgium. 88. Oh, what am I doing here? Just open the pack, mate. Come on. 88, FUT Birthday, FUT Fantasy, or Future Stars. It is a FUT Birthday. Flag's a massive plus, but apart from that, it's a bit of a shite one. It is, I don't even know who it is. I know it's some woman from Freiburg. Rutela. Yeah, not good at all. Not what we wanted at all. So that's the first one out of the way. An L, a massive L. Can we hit secondly? A big one? Can we? It's another FUT Birthday. Oh, it's a centre midfielder from Argentina. Yeah, no, it's shit. I can't lie, it's shit. It's Paredes. Like, 90 rated. I think he's 90 rated. Decent stats, but yeah, I think he's already behind the power curve. So, from FUT Champs, no dubs. I mean, he's a duplicate. I've still got duplicate FUT Birthdays. That's how much I played this game during a FUT Birthday to try and get Cunha. And then from the 82 times 20, this used to be the big pack. It's no Immortals on the front. It's a right back from Germany. You know who it is. It's Joshua Kimmich, 86 rated, I believe, as the only walkout from an 82 times 20. Nightmare stuff. Nightmare stuff. But we got 8 wins. FUT Champs rewards was shite, unfortunately. But we did get 8 wins. As I said, I've just recorded this from Belgium, so bear with me. I will be back for the next episode. That'll be a banger. That'll be a heater. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But thanks for watching. Have a very nice rest of your day. Let me know how you got on in FUT Champs. Let me know who your best FUT Immortals, Icon, or Hero you've packed so far is. And I will see you on the next one. Adios.